Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome, beautiful people. Welcome back for another edition of Vegan Soulicious. Yeah, this is going to be part 2 of my rendition of vegan tofu soulicious fried chicken. Now, if you remember on part 1, I seasoned and I sauteed my vegan or my tofu, right? And then I put it into the refrigerator to marinate. And I was supposed to come back a few hours later, about 2 or 3 hours later, and fry it. Excuse me for that. And fry it with you guys, right? Well, needless to say, that never happened because I did not fry it last night. So it's actually been marinating in the refrigerator now for about 24 hours, right? So now I'm ready to fry because I'm quite hungry. And I know it's going to be so tasty. Now, in Mary's test kitchen, she doesn't saute hers overnight. And she pretty much doesn't reference you to do that. But I did, okay? So we're going to see what's going on with this and how this turns out. So, now, my tripod just broke on me. I'm so upset about that now. I gotta go ahead and get a whole new tripod. So, I hope you guys can see everything I'm doing here. Alright, so far, I have got some Anna's Organic Unbleached Extra Fine flour in my bowl because now we're getting ready to create our batter. So I've got 1 cup of that flour in this bowl, and I've added a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. Okay, I've added a teaspoon of paprika. I've added a teaspoon so far of Badia Sazon Tropical. These are the ingredients that I like for my chicken. Like I always tell you, make it your own. Use the seasonings that you like. And if you just don't know how to season your food, then feel free to copy off of me, okay? That's no problem. So, let's continue on with the seasonings. I'm trying not to get too much flour and things on my hand because I am wearing black. Probably shouldn't be wearing that, especially since this is going to get a little messy. But, it don't matter. That's what washing machines are made for, right? Let's go. Okay, so now I'm going to roll my sleeves up a little bit here. So now what I want to do is I'm going to adobo. I love adobo. I know a lot of people say, it's not really good, MSG and blah blah blah. But you really should learn a little bit more about what really is MSG. And is it really all that harmful if we use it with precaution? So for this, I'm going to just simply add, prop over the top here. Top seems a little loose. Did I already add this in here? Well, I'm not sure, but if I did, I guess we'll have a little bit more. So since I may have already added it, I'm just going to go with a 1/4 teaspoon of adobo, right? Sprinkle that on in there. That's it. You know what? It just dawned on me that I did add adobo, a 1/4 teaspoon. I mean a teaspoon. Okay, so I didn't even add that whole entire 1/4 teaspoon just now because it just dawned on me that I already did add that. So let's just push this to the side here. And then I want to add some of my blah 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 blah. What? Some of my. I've been dying to try this. I want my chicken to have a little bite because sometimes I actually seasoned my chicken when I was still eating meat. I would season it with Old Bay. And I know some people that do that too. So I'm going to add some of this I just picked up. It's called Wicked Winona. Something like that. Winona. Okay, perfect blend. This is a blend of black cayenne and chipotle pepper, smoked paprika, cane sugar, lime, and salt. Sounds so tasty, I just had to try it. And I know my mommy, she would love this too. Oh, just made a little mess there. Oh well. So since I'm not really too, I don't want it too hot. I don't want it to be so hot that it's unbearable. I just wanted to have a little kick. I'm not going to add much of this. It's got some spices in here, alright? So we'll just take for this one a 1/4 teaspoon. Be on the safe side. And sprinkle that all in there. Cover that right back on up. And then, what else will I add? What else will I add? I'm missing something. I know I'm missing something. Hold tight. Okay, you know what? That's actually it. You ever get that feeling like you're missing something? But nah, that's it. I think that's well enough seasonings in there, don't you think? So now let's just stir this all around. Give this a nice little whisk. Stir this all up in here real good. Okay, and this is our dry batter. Okay, our seasoned flour. Yeah, oh, hold up. You know what I want to do? I want to do a couple of dabs of this here white. Uh-oh. Good thing it didn't sprinkle out. Top fell off. Put the top back on there, right? I don't want to get crazy now. I don't want to get crazy. Put that top back on there, and let's just sprinkle a couple of dabs of this good old white pepper. I have become quite fond of white pepper. Let me tell you something about being a vegan that many of you may not be aware of. Oh man, you get introduced to so many wonderful seasonings and sauces and herbs and spices and just things that you probably never ever used or heard of before you became a vegan. Am I right? I'm pretty sure many of you will agree with me. Okay, so I believe that's all stirred in nice and good right there. Okay, so we got that in there. And I'm going to put this to the side right here. Let me pause you guys for a second. I want to put all these seasonings back, except for a few, but I need to create a little more room because my countertop space is not that wide. Okay, so now that I've made a little space, push that over to the side. I'm going to make my wet batter for dipping our chicken, our tofu chicken, or what's going to be tofu chicken. So I have here some garbanzo bean flour, chickpea flour. Okay, I was also inspired to do this from watching Mary's Test Kitchen. Yeah, because normally what I use for egg replacement is either Bob Mills egg replacement, or I'll use flaxseed, and I'll whip that up and create a egg replacement alternative. It takes on the texture of egg yolk. Okay, you can also use aquafaba. That is the sauce or the juice from chickpeas. Okay, so with this, we're going to need 1/4 cup of the chickpea flour. Okay. So I'll put 1/4 in there. Keep that right there. And in fact, we move this. Come into my refrigerator. Grab me some spring water. Okay. And we're going to take a 1/4 cup of spring water. Add it right on in there. Okay. And grab a fork over here. Can I find a fork? Fork. Where is a fork? Here's a fork. And let's just whisk this all around. Whisk this all around. Now this is going to kind of get like a pancake type of texture to it. Let you guys see what I'm talking about. You see that there? It's kind of like a pancake mixture, right? But you know what? When I saw her use this, I thought to myself, well, shoot, we vegans sometimes seldom use chickpea flour to make our vegan eggs, so why couldn't it be a replacement? Now, I do have a bag of Bob Mills egg replacement, as well as Bob Mills flaxseed meal, but I wanted to try this one because I've done all of those before, and I wanted to try something different. Okay, so that's great. Now let's take this, move this cup to the side. And let's see, what will I use? You know what, these pieces are not big. Let me turn my fire up over here because I got my oil already preheated. And I've had the fire down low, so let it crank back up. So let's turn that back on up, let that bad boy crank on up, get nice and hot all over again because it's just warm right now. So in here I'm going to put some breadcrumbs. In here I'm going to put some panko plain breadcrumbs. Yeah, plain. I know. Plain. Where you get plain? Don't you want some flavor? But I love panko because of how finely crushed they are and such a nice flaky flavor they give. Now I thought I had some semolina flour here in the house, but I didn't. So how much of this am I putting in here? I'm not even sure. So let's just go ahead and dump that back in. Let's dump that back in here. Because I want you guys to have proper measurement. For those of you that may be trying to follow along with this video, so what I'll do is I'll use a cup. I'll take a cup of these panko breadcrumbs. Right, because I used a cup of flour. There we go, put that to the side. Now, one more thing that I want to do with these panko breadcrumbs is I want to add my own little something extra in here. What's that? What's that? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna add some golden corn flour, Bob Mills. Golden corn flour. Yeah, because you know, I used to like to fry my chicken in cornmeal and corn flour sometimes. It gives it such a nice golden crust, okay? Now, Mary's Kitchen, she uses cornflake or organic, what you call Rice Krispies, rice flakes, rice cereal. So we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of this in here. Just a little. Put that right there. Okay, and I'm going to take a little bit of my chicken seasoning here. And I'm going to sprinkle some in here. I'm not even measuring this. I'm just pouring a little bit of that in here. That's it. Okay. Grab that spoon. Stir that in there like that. I think that this mixture of the corn flour and the panko is going to create a nice golden crust. Okay? So, you have all that mixed in right there like that. Very good. That noise you may hear in the background, that's my fan above my stove, okay? The stove fan. All right, and so what's next? Next, it's time for us to fry. So let's go in here and grab our da-dum tofu that has been marinating overnight for 24 hours. Ay. You know, my plan is to one day, come on, in the future, when I can afford it, open me up maybe a little restaurant, you know, a nice little bistro, vegan bistro, okay? Let me let y'all see how delicious this looks. Look at that. You guys see that right there? Oh, man, that is so marinated. Yes, that's going to be delicious. Okay, so I hear my oil kind of popping over there a little bit. So let's move this over to the stove. Okay, so you know what? Matter of fact, what I decided to do is bring my little tray right on over here. Okay, so this is just my little rack that I'm going to sit my tofu on, and we're going to take a piece of tofu. One piece of tofu. Check it out. We're going to dip this into our seasoned flour. Get it all around. Sprinkle that flour all around there. Get it all on the sides, all around it. Okay, completely cover it. Right, so now shake off the excess flour. Excuse me, I'm sounding dyslexic again, I know. Place that on the tray. Oh, let's get a little pop. Yeah, that's ready to go, baby. Turn it down. Turn that down a little bit more. Grab another piece. Do the same thing. Put it in the flour. Get it covered. Totally covered. I love this extra fine flour. You know why? I've fallen in love with this. Not just because it's organic and it's unbleached, but because it's not all clumpy. It don't get all clumpy like, you know, all-purpose flour tends to sometimes get really clumpy, especially if it gets wet. This unbleached flour right here, extra fine flour, it doesn't tend to do that. So let's put this piece on top right there. And let me just do all these and then I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back. And as you can see, I have battered, or not battered, I have floured all the pieces of tofu I'm going to be using in this video, because I just decided I'm not going to fry all that tofu tonight. So what I did was I just put the top back on and I put it right back in the refrigerator, because you know what? Tomorrow morning when I have my breakfast, I'm going to make my very own tofu scrambled eggs for you guys. So I hope you all look forward to seeing that video, okay? Because I got a lot more videos for you guys to come, because I got to get back up on my game. I need my channel to grow, and I want you all to know how delicious and how much I'm loving this here vegan lifestyle, okay? And all this delicious vegan food. And I also want you all to know that just because you're a vegan don't mean your food has to be bland. You can give your food some pizzazz, okay? That's why we call this vegan soulicious, because it is good for the soul and it's delicious. So let's go, delicious and nutritious. So now I let this sit while I cleaned up all my little mess over there, because I'm, you know, kind of anal like that. So now what we're going to do, my pan is nice and hot. Now what we're going to do without further delay is I'm going to come right here. I got my batter, my garbanzo chickpea flour batter here. I'm going to take a piece. I'm going to dip it in the batter. Hold it very gently, guys, because it does have tendency to break. Okay? So we're going to dip it in the batter. Okay, let that excess drip off a little bit. Matter of fact, let me move this over here closer to the stove. Okay? Then I'm going to put it inside my, my corn flour, panko breadcrumb mixture. Yeah. And let's just put that all on there real good. Get that on there real good. Okay, I'll let you guys see it. Turn that around. We want to make sure we get the edges, all the sides, and everything. Okay, be gentle while holding it because tofu does have a tendency to fall apart. This is perhaps why I chose to use extra firm opposed to Mary's Test Kitchen. She likes to use medium firm. But that's probably the best because I think it gets the best stringier texture, more like meat, chicken. So here we go. That's what it's looking like right there. I'm going to take that, drop that right on into our hot fire. And there we go. Now I'm going to take another piece, being ever so gentle, put it into our batter. And I had to go ahead and make some more. I made another 4th cup of this batter because I looked in the cup and I said, oh, this ain't going to be enough. I'm going to need a little bit more. Drip that off. Put that right into our breadcrumb mixture. I wish I had someone that, could record me. That might make it so much easier. It makes my life so much more easier. And now my tripod went ahead and broke on me. It wasn't an expensive one anyway, so what you expect, But I gotta go get another one because it did come in handy. So we got that piece all nice and coated. Drop that right on into the fire. Let's turn our fire back up. Yeah, baby, we gotta turn this fire back up now. Get it rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay. Now let's grab another piece. This one went down into the seam of my, in between my rack. Hold it gently, put it in the dip. Our batter. Strip off the excess. And you know what I'm going to say for the time of frying time? I'm just going to say let it fry until it's nice and golden brown. Golden brown to your liking. Some people like dark brown, dark golden brown. Some people like really light. So let it fry to your liking. Golden brown. Okay, so in goes another piece. And I'm going to go ahead and batter all these up, clean my hands off, and we will be back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. And guess what? I went ahead and fried all the pieces and cleaned up my kitchen. Yeah, so check out what we got so far. Look at it. Yes, look at it. Oh my goodness. You see that golden brown I told you that combination was going to give us? Yeah. I think I kind of like the way what's that garbanzo bean flour, chickpea flour does for the batter. Okay? I'm going to taste test it with you guys, but I just want to let you guys see just how pretty it looks. I mean, does it look like chicken? Well, the pieces and the shapes may not look like chicken, but that goldenness, let's check it out, okay? Let's go ahead and taste test it before I end this video real quick. So let me take one of these pieces that have been sitting here for a little minute, not too hot. Let's crack it open, see what it's looking like on the inside. Oh boy, look at that. Look at that, look at that. That's looking like chicken. I think it's looking like chicken. Let's try it. See what it tastes like. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. That is good stuff. Woo! We done it. We done it. Good one. Now I think that's just awesome. Oh my God. That is just awesome. That is just bursting with flavor, you guys. I mean, listen. I have outdone myself this time around. Okay? This is even better than that seitan. And that was my favorite for a while. Y'all know I did fried chicken. I did Chinese food takeout. I did Southern fried chicken sandwich, you know. But this right here, oh man, and I seasoned it to perfection. And letting it marinate overnight, oh man, I think that was really, really what did it. That was a kicker. Oh, it's just so good. But you know what I think? I think that when you use that medium firm, like Mary's Test Kitchen suggests, I think you get more of a stringy, meaty chicken-like texture. Okay? But it's still just so awesome. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. I gotta go. I gotta eat this. Right now. While it's hot, I gotta go. Please. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Next time. Tomorrow morning. Vegan eggs. Love y'all. Thank you for watching.